So West Indies captain Shai giving an interview about the upcoming series with Pakistan, the ODI series, and he spoke about Casey Carty, Evan Lewis, Brandon King, and himself. But what we note that the West Indies captain did not mention is the poor mental preparation of the team, and that's the reason why we are embracing mind power. And this is the reason why we are telling Shai Hope, Darren Sammy, that except you include mind power in your preparation for these series, West Indies will continue to lose. We have lost embarrassingly in the Test series against Australia, in the series following that in the T20s, and then against the same Pakistan team, because we have failed to put in mind power into our teams. We have failed to talk about the mental breakdown of our players, the identical way that they keep getting out, the ability to cave under pressure. They can't deal with stress. They can't deal with anything that is not conducive and comfortable to the way they play. The pitch continues to create demons in their minds, so they need to be able to control their mind. However, we have heard Shai Hope begging for patience. We have heard him talk about the team bowling is not up to par and the batting has come together. But we want to ask, what happened to the whitewash that we faced in England the other day? And he boasts about wanting to win 4 consecutive ODI series here at home. We're saying that it is possible, but you must include mind power in your preparation. Subscribe to this channel and listen to the interview of Shai Hope coming up right after this video.
A new series, but also something historic on the line. Trying to win 4 straight home series. What's a mood in the camp like? Looking at such an important step in the journey to the 2027 World Cup.
I think it's a very positive mood and vibe amongst the dressing room, especially some of the recent results that we've had. But despite those in different formats, I think the guys are really looking forward to this one, especially the core group of ODI guys who we've had for the last 2 years or so. We've shown that success, especially in our own home conditions. So it's something that we're certainly looking forward to, and tomorrow starts another journey, some history that we can create as well. So a lot to look forward to from a leadership standpoint, and certainly from the guys who have been around for quite some time.
Yeah, you mentioned the core group, and when you look at the stats and data, the team is top of the round since 2020 World Cup in terms of scoring, 11 and 14, top at the dead 40 and 50. Still trying to stitch that top order, 1 to 10 overs to get that perfect start. What does that say about the team and the direction that it's going?
That's the progression that we've been asking for. We looked at where we fell short, we analysed the entire team, seeing ways we can improve, and that's what you want to do as a professional team, an elite team. You got to make sure you keep finding ways to improve, and we identify those areas, and the guys just open arms, take it with open arms, and we just said, okay, we want to improve, we want to make sure we're competing with the best in the world, and with the likes of Floyd and obviously Abby with the work that we're doing behind the scenes. We just put it into practice and trusted that process, and over time the results have been showing a lot more consistently. So it's just important for us to keep learning, keep improving, and one day we get that perfect #1 spot that we're looking for the ODI team.
Yeah, some of the consistency has been based on your form, Rutherford's form, Casey Carty, has come along for the last 18 months or so. The batting unit continues to be the strength. Hoping to stitch together to ensure that both units come together as one and everything.
Yeah, for sure. We must commend the work that the batters have been doing for the last couple of seasons, and it's important that we highlight those good performances as well, because we're very quick to cry down our own in the Caribbean. So it's great to see the way Rutherford has been very consistent. I think he scored 5 or 6 consecutive 50-plus scores over a period of time. Casey, who pretty much averages 50 in ODI cricket as well, and he's been showing that constant progression. And then we're getting a lot more starts from the openers. Evan came back in, showcased his skill and class. Brandon doing his thing at the top. So I think our top 6, we've been providing that stability that we've been seeking for a little bit of time. So it's just for us to continue, learning, growing as a batting group. And we always talk about that batting synergy as a group. So it's important that we understand it and we continue to get better. And as you rightfully said, our bowling is something, slight bit of a concern. But having said that, we have been showing progressions as well, the areas that we've been improving on. And it's just for us to keep getting better. It's not an overnight fix. It's something that we identified previously in terms of the stats, the planning, the strategy that we need to go into each series. So I think we certainly get in there, but it's nice to see the batting really coming to the fore, and then with our bowling department, everyone chipping in, guys are getting better at their skills, we're understanding what's required in certain situations. So just to put those 2 areas, and then no doubt the fielding, which something we all have to do well. And as a team, if we can bat well, bowl well, and field well, we're going to be a great team going forward.